Well, I'd always been a pretty athletic person, energetic, could work 12 hours a day, do just about everything and anything, probably overworked. I was a registered nurse, and if anyone who knows anything about that type of work knows that you're on your feet for about 10 hours a day, and it's very taxing mentally, emotionally, physically.
When she first came to see me, she was, pretty, as I recall, pretty desperate, really needed to get well.
Chronic fatigue syndrome was the big issue, and so I just had a myriad of symptoms. It was very difficult to cope with everyday activities. Sometimes I would have to choose between taking a shower or making a meal.
She was suffering from debilitating fatigue such that, she had to take a lot of naps, had to spend a lot of time in bed, literally. And this is a lady who likes to be active, so, it was a seriously cramping her lifestyle.
Long and short of it is that I did come to them and was in treatment for 2 years. I decided to stick with it for the long haul, knowing that whatever position I was in didn't happen overnight, nor was it going to be a quick, easy process to reverse it.
She stuck with it. I've worked with her with the NES. I worked with her well over a year, and it was a steady, improvement. We had ups and downs. We hurdled different obstacles, but there was definitely steady improvement the entire time.
Well, it's a little bit surprising at first because it's such a simple approach, and you wonder how can something so simple yield such results and show you such a large picture. But the thing that was very impressive to me, because I love research and I really test everything to the max. I would go and do blood work or have had some type of physical with a traditional practitioner alongside of this. And the interesting thing for me was, say one day I'd had some blood work and it revealed a slightly elevated blood glucose, for example. The NES would then show that the pancreas was off. It would show a deviation there with the pancreas. And so between that and maybe, let's say, an elevated cholesterol level. And then you would show, difficulties with fat metabolism, triglyceride numbers were off with the NES. And so to me it was really amazing, proof positive, that they were definitely correlative with traditional blood work and traditional allopathic medicine.
She wasn't necessarily all that familiar with NES-like technology, bioenergetic screening. She came more from a biochemical approach to wellness, and so she really was amazed at the effect of the drops over time. She really was. She was very excited about it.
I used to experience a loss of balance and strength and coordination. Sometimes I would fall. All my life activities were severely limited, and I was more forgetful. I had difficulty concentrating, just a foggy brain. Some days are better than others, obviously, but overall, my life, quality of life has just improved enormously. I can't say enough about it.
She has a part-time job. She's got a very active lifestyle. She still has some concern, some symptoms that plague her, but the original ones, no, those are gone.
So now I'm going to be back in school, and I'm doing all kinds of things. I would just have to say that I see a lot of promise for this therapy in the future, simply because I see the traditional medical establishment opening up more and more to what's out there, because people are demanding it. Number one, they're more educated, they're more aware of their bodies, they're reading more, they're questioning more, and they're experiencing many more side effects from traditional medicine. And so I think that the future is real bright for it. And I think one of the things that will probably influence the traditional establishment the most is the correlation between blood work and the results of the NES.